Okay, I yawned for a good 45 minutes watching this episode. This was the episode before the series finale with the knockout, drag down, big fight that's supposed to happen. And I was thoroughly bored. I don't think there's been an episode this boring since the first episode of this season. Like, I was so bored, I was like, what happened to Lady May? And if you've been watching this, you know how I feel about Lady May. I think she's a crazy psycho. But I missed her. I was completely, like, totally bored. But I'm going to go through what happened. God, it was like, I was like watching it and I was just like, somebody hit somebody, do something, you know? But this episode was the Hoyt and Jessica show. I mean, if you like ship Hessica or Joyt, I guess those would be really bad ship names. But if you like shipping hardcore shipping Joyt, then this was the episode for you. Like, because throughout all the stuff they've been through the years and the tears and my fears and all that stuff, they came together again. And it looks like they're on their way to happy ending town, and that's great for them. I like Hoyt. I like Jessica. I like them together, but it's just, you know what I mean? Like when you watch it and you're like, so what? There's no, it was no real like, you know what I mean? I'm really not a good. Clearly, I'm not good enough to give an explanation of what is, but it was lacking some of that, right? So that happened. Hoyt is, he basically dumps his girlfriend, and they go to talk, and Jessica's telling them about their past and what happened and everything, and I was like, that's very nice. True love conquers all. You see, not everybody's gonna be like Bill and Sookie. Which I have to revise my statement on Bill and Sookie. I still believe they're gonna be. I'm kind of torn. 50% they're still gonna be together. Somehow he comes out of this and gets the cure, or the other half, the other 50% is this whole ordeal, this whole series of True Blood was a learning lesson for Sookie. Bill was a lesson. And it's going to help her get to that place where she's going to be in the future, where she's married to a normal person and have kids and have a happy life and all that stuff. Maybe Bill is just a lesson that she had to learn, and so was Eric, and so was Alcide. And just, this is a phase in her life that's finally coming to an end, and now she can live a normal life. That may be what it is. I'm still kind of pulling for the Bill staying alive. Even though he's not my favorite vampire. But that's cool. So that happened, right? But literally, most of this episode was just like, and it was just a murmur back and forth. And I'm like, will somebody stab somebody with a fang? Will somebody like throw some holy water? Will somebody like burn their hand frying chicken? Give me something. I need something. This is not befitting episode right before a season finale. A series finale. Something big is supposed to happen. And literally, like, I looked at the clock and it was like, well, it's like 9:52. And I'm like, wow, something usually crazy happens about 9:45. It's just not gonna happen, is it? Oh, this is not good. This is not how you want to go out. But then the thing happens with Eric, and Eric, and the thing that nearly made this episode, the one thing that nearly pulled this episode back from boredom town, was Eric and that crazy ass girl. I can't remember her name, Trixie or something stupid like that. I can't remember her name. But Eric and her, oh, he finally gave her the D. Look, she's been pining for the D since the 90s, okay? The 90s. The 1990s. She's been pining. That's like almost my whole life. She's been pining for the D from this dude. And he finally gave it to her. He was like, look, let's do it. I'm going to drop something on you. Let's go. Clap, pow. And she was like, oh, thank God. Oh, and it was just like the saddest. I think this might have been the saddest, shortest, most comedic sex scene on all of True Blood, and that's impressive considering Bill once had sex with his maker doggy style and turned her head and broke her neck, had her neck facing him while he was doing, which, wow, first of all, wow. Second of all, ill. But more importantly, wow. Okay? But she got on him. Dude. She got on him. 2.5 pumps, like not even like, and you know, normally like when it's like the dude who's just like pathetic and is like boom boom and he's like all that. That was a little real. I don't think I should have done that. That's gonna be on the internet forever. Damn it. But she was on him and she went like, I thought she turned into Lady May. She started speaking in tongues and she just kind of like freaked out and she like fell off of her and it was just like she fell asleep. Okay? She fell asleep. I was thinking like, that's how, first of all, that's how you know the end is coming, because Eric finally tossed her a bone. But then she just like completely like, she just like died. She fell off and he was like, Rich, are you okay? Because it was only the tip. Are you alright? So that was amazing. And that nearly saved this episode for me. That combined with what happened when he went downstairs and they captured Pam again. Wow, Pam. I know, like, I get it. It's kind of hard to comprehend to me because I've seen Eric just like kill like 8 or 9 of them when he was sick, right? He just killed 8 or 9 other dudes, the Yakuza, when he was sick. So for him not to be able to clear that room out and save Pam was weird to me. I get it, they got silver and wooden bullets and all this stuff and leverage, but if Pam dies in there, he needs to kill that entire room and he should be able to do it. There's nothing that should be able to stop him. But they got the information out of him. Sookie knows about the cure. Where does she live? Bill's going to her house right now. So it's like a whole shitstorm is coming together. And that's good. So what I'm hoping for next episodes be back-to-back, non-stop action. Straight through. I don't want to hear nobody talking. I just want to see gore and people fighting and, you know, resolutions, loose ends being tied up. That's what I want to see. So hopefully that's what comes about. But for this episode, dude, it was weak. And I mean that coming from a place of love. I just was bored for like 70%, 80% of the episode was just like straight boredom to me, and that's not cool. But I guess that I'm hoping they're doing it so that when it gets to the last episode, it's just straight carnage and craziness. We'll see about it though. I have been Jay, and this is your True Blood review. I will see you guys tomorrow with Teen Wolf. Deuces.